Now, learning that you're HIV positive can be a hard news to take. The stress and the stigma may be too much for one to bear. Now, imagine a child in that situation. 17-year-old David is one of the 32,000 children living with HIV in Ghana. My colleague Faustina Safo spent a day with David. Here is the story of how he moved from the street to the church and at last a home.
David's parents died shortly after he was born. He doesn't know what killed his parents, but he tells me relatives abandoned him after their death. It was then he took to the streets. He met a man at the Presbyterian Church in Tema Community 3 who took him in. David took ill and checks at the hospital revealed he was HIV positive.
I was thinking how I would take my medicine and lots of things going into my mind, like how this sickness is going to cure. And I heard on news that no medicine is there to cure. And I thought that, so no medicine is there to cure, then I should start taking my medicine seriously.
David was diagnosed with the disease very late, so his skin had already started showing signs and symptoms of the disease before he started taking antiretroviral drugs. Leaders at the church found him a home at Motherly Care, a foundation that caters for children living with HIV. Reverend John Azuma is the founder.
18 years ago, I tested HIV positive with my wife. It was a very big blow as a man of God testing HIV. Along that time, everybody knows that HIV is a promiscuous disease. So once you are positive, then there's a hand, hey, are you promiscuous? Are you going after girls? But that is never the story. The story is that HIV, anybody at all can be infected. We face a lot of stigmatization from families, from church, from community, and from all the society we live in. And to extend that, I told my senior pastor I'm HIV positive, and he said, wow, then I can't work with you again. My wife was selling to extend that people say, hey, don't go to that house and buy charcoal. Don't go to that house and buy maize. There is ace in the product they sell. It really broke our heart. And for that reason, what we suffered, we don't want the children should also suffer the same.
4 out of 5 of the estimated 540,000 children now living with HIV in West and Central Africa are not accessing antiretroviral drugs. Reverend John Azuma says the frequent shortage of antiretroviral drugs and paying medical bills for the children are his main challenges.
We pray that government will always make the drugs available. That is number one. That is the key one. That holds our life. So anytime we go and there is no antiretroviral, and then you know what what it will lead to. Doctor writes so many labs for us to do. Look at this number of children, 32 of them. And where will he get money to go and run labs for them? So at least the labs should be put on national health insurance.
David may be carrying the virus, but that's definitely not a death sentence. He hopes to become a medical doctor.
There are people out there thinking that HIV is a bad sickness, and if you get it, you die quick. It's not. When you take your medicine, you can live and live long.
For JoyNews, Faustina Safo.